Howdy. Today we're doing a funny tier list. This is a tier list of Warframes ranked by entertainment. How fun is the Warframe to play in, or how much does it make me want to not play the game ever again? This is obviously extremely subjective, so if you get sad, well, that's a yowzas, because there's a good chance somebody's gonna be sad by this. I watched a video of someone that did a tier list recently, a couple weeks ago, and I really liked what they said. They said they were doing a tier list, even though they know it upsets some people, but they like it. And I was like, you know what? That's exactly. I like doing tiering stuff, deciding what I think is a better and or worse. I enjoy making tier lists. It's good entertainment for myself. And you know what? If it also happens to get good views and make it so I can afford the bills, that's a bonus. So, big whoa. Now, let us begin. We're going to try not to spend 500 years here, but I should preface that a couple of these, I have played at least enough to understand their kits. Most of the frames in the game, the only ones that I have not are Garuda and Dagoth. Okay, I've played every other Warframe, alright? Except those two. Pretty sure I can't think of a single other Warframe that I haven't played. Yeah, I think we're mostly good. Other than I haven't played Baruch. I've played him a fair bit in the circuit, but honestly, when I leveled him, it made me want to die. So, we're gonna start from the left though. Ash. Ash is decently entertaining. He's not like amazing though. It's kind of just like invis and run around, unless you're very spicy with him and abuse his 4. I guess that's really the main way to play him. So we'll put him in entertaining. It can be satisfying. Atlas is pretty satisfying. He is so satisfying. I put him in the nut-tastic tier. He's not the best frame in the game, but when you build him right and you can one punch literally everything, I mean going to level cap and everything still dies in one punch, an acolyte shows up and you just face fuck him so hard he's sent to the shadow realm. The amount of dopamine that is sent through your brain is godlike. So he's definitely goes in nuttastic. Banshee literally makes me want to die unless I'm abusing her too. Her sonar, I guess that can be funny. I'll put her in meh for now though. Baruch literally makes me want to kill myself. It's awful. It's horrible. I do not enjoy using his 4. I do not enjoy any of his abilities. Caliban, he's pretty fun. I like him. He can be fairly spicy to spam his 4 everywhere. The laser beams, the weird dash ability he has on his first. I like his little clone guys everywhere. Citrine's she's meh. She doesn't really do anything like noteworthy entertainment wise. She's a really good frame. She's just not a super unique and like fun frame. Chroma, it really depends, but I do enjoy playing Chroma, but I usually abuse his like 4 or his 1. I don't really play Chroma just as like a gun platform, so we're gonna put him in entertaining. Dagoth, one of the two that I don't know about. I have played her in the circuits a few times, and I think I can't remember. I might have played her on a friend's account before. I'm not sure. The horses look cool. I'm going to put her in fairly spicy just because she's got cool horses. Dante literally makes me want to kill myself. I hate his animations. I hate how they feel. I hate how they sound. I know this is going to make a lot of people upset, but I can't even with Dante. I hate playing Dante. That's why even after I leveled him up and used him and tested him and stuff, I fed him to my helmets. Wait, no, that's not true. I've never gotten Dante. Oh, I did it on my friend's account. Fuck. I get so confused, lost in sauce sometimes. I've had someone say, oh, isn't that, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to play on your friend's account. I'm literally just playing stuff on his account, right? It's as simple as that. Like, I don't have stuff. I play on his account, or he's at work for 10 hours. And so I go form something for him. There's not like weird depth to it. I'm not like doing some weird suspicious stuff. Ember. I very enjoy Ember. I put Ember in the very juicy. She's a very active playstyle, and spamming the meteors everywhere can be very, very fun. Equinox. Equinox is pretty fun to play. It's really satisfying when you get all of her abilities working right, switching between forms and stuff, nuking everything. Pretty good. Excalibur, I don't know. Sometimes when I'm in the mood, spamming his sword everywhere, even though it's just literally one button, can be fun. But most of the time, if I'm not in the mood, he's actually kind of boring as fuck. Frost is mildly entertaining, and I like the sounds of his abilities. I like freezing and shattering everything. Gara's really fun to play. I love the glass sounds. It's orgasmic when I cast an ability, the sounds it makes. Very, very fun. Garuda, the other of the two that I don't know about. Just because she's hot as fuck, we're putting her in very juicy. Goss is very entertaining to play. Not nuttastic, but still very fun because he's so fast and stuff. Grendel's very fun to play. Also, not quite nuttastic, but still very juicy. The meatball form rolling around everywhere, I love that. The electricity spam galore, it's brain dead. Okay, don't get me wrong, but it is really fun to play. Gyre, a nuttastic for sure, just running around as a ballerina of death, and everything is just melting away to the electric from the battery that is yourself. It's beautiful. Haru can be fairly satisfying. We'll put him in entertaining. I like the chains and stuff. Hildren, okay, see, this is where extreme amounts of bias come into play, all right? Before her new augment, she would go and literally kill myself. After the new augments, I would put her in very juicy. I actually really like her new augment. But also, she's Hildren, and I spend 99% of my time playing her just looking at her godlike thighs and hips and muscles and arms and everything. So she goes in nuttastic all the way at the top because I'm like the Hildren main, and Hildren is my mommy. Hydroid's okay to play. It's kind of just spamming his corrosive stuff everywhere. I don't love playing him. We'll put him in meh. Naros is actually really fun now with the cats and the scarab swarm and stuff. I put him in fairly spicy. I like him. Ivara, boring as fuck. This is gonna upset those hardcore Ivar mains, but I personally do not enjoy playing Ivara. Jade, literally kill myself. She's pregnant. Get that out of here. Korra, boring as fuck. Kome, fairly spicy. I like that. Kalervo's actually really fun to play. I put him in very juicy. Lavos, entertaining, right? He doesn't do anything like crazy entertaining wise, but he is still decently fun. Limbo is very juicy. I love playing Limbo. The power fantasy of like his whole theme is really cool. Loki, he's entertaining. I like Loki. The Invis trickster running around. Mag used to be my favorite frame a long time ago, but I don't know. So many people play her now, and she just kind of lost that magic touch for me. So I'll put her in entertaining. Though the Death Blender can be fun. Mesa obviously goes in very juicy. I mean, it's Mesa spamming. I'm actually not nuttastic. Spamming her for everywhere is so beautiful. Mirage, on her own, she's decently fun, but it's extra fun if you build for the disco ball setup. That's really fun. I put her in very juicy. Necros makes me want to die, but not really off myself yet, so he goes in boring as fuck. Titania, her controls are annoying, but she is decently fun, entertaining. Neja, the twink femboy. Neja's actually pretty fun to play. I really like Neja throwing the chakram and stuff and teleporting. Nidus is pretty fun to play. Spamming his one is both horrible but also satisfying at the same time. Ooh, yeah, I'll put him in entertaining. Nova's much better to play now after her changes. I actually like playing Nova now. It's pretty fun. I put her in fairly spicy. Nyx, this is before the Warframe 1999 changes. Right now, Nyx is boring as fuck. Oberon. I actually enjoy Oberon, the abilities and everything. I put him in entertaining. This is where a lot of frames go. This is like a middle ground. Octavia goes in boring as fuck. Protea, nuttastic. The turrets, her fourth ability is the main thing that's fun for me. I love the time travel and stuff with their fourth ability. Beautiful. Corvex. Ooh, I actually really like Corvex's abilities and stuff. He's very fun to play. He goes in nuttastic. All like the theme to him and his abilities and stuff. I really like Corvex. Even though I don't even have him anymore, I leveled him, I tested, I think I even put like a potato and form on him, and then I fed him because I wanted to get the ability to try it on Hildren at the time, sad face. But I will get him back. I have almost all the parts, I think. Revenant, literally kill myself. Rhino, meh. For me personally, he's really good, but he doesn't really do anything. He's a good frame if you just want to be tanky and have big damage buffs, right? Like, he's good if you want to focus on using your weapons more than anything. Saren is meh, maybe boring as fuck, but mostly meh. It can be satisfying to use her spores, right? I mean, I guess she is hot as fuck, and I do mostly look at her boobs when I'm playing her, so actually, you know what? Just because of that, I might even put her all the way in fairly spicy. Yeah, you know what? Just because she's hot. Sevagoth is meh. I don't like him. That's why I actually didn't do a build video. I got Sevagoth Prime. I fucking 7 form, a bunch of form on his shadow. I put 5 Tau Forge shards on him. I tested a bunch of different builds, helmets, without helmets. And he's just kind of boring. You either build him for his shadow, which is mediocre at best, or you build him for nuking, which is boring because it's just a nuke and there's a bunch of other nuke frames in the game. I don't know. So I never even made a video on it. I did all of that to do a video, but then it was like I can't find anything interesting, so I didn't do video because there's already videos about him nuking stuff. Styanax is nuttastic, spamming his 4 everywhere. The Sparta, I've said this in my last actually the last 2 Styanax videos I did. I have done 3+ hour missions with Styanax where I never even shot my gun, literally just spamming his 4th ability, and I still was having fun by the end of the mission. It is just the Spartan screams, the Spartan energy of him. I love Styanax. I cannot wait for Styanax Prime. Trinity is both annoying. She might be really fun to play. I think she could go in fairly spicy after her changes, but right now she's just way too clunky to play, so she literally makes me want to kill myself. Valkyr is very satisfying to play with her heavy attacks and the right 4th ability build. I love playing Valkyr, and the screams, beautiful. Vobin's pretty fun, the orbital strikes and everything. I put him in very juicy, and his 4th, I like that. Volt's okay. I'd put him in entertaining. Nothing insane going on, but he's not bad. Varuna is my favorite melee frame for, like, if I'm using melee weapons, because technically Atlas is a melee frame, but he's using his 1st ability, and Valkyr's a melee frame, but she's using her 4th ability. Varuna uses your actual melee weapon, and she's going in and out and spamming the fuck out of her 1st and her 2nd and stuff. Very, very satisfying. I love playing Varuna, especially in the circuit. Wisp is extremely sexy. She goes in nuttastic just for moving around. Also, using her 4th is dopamine central, opening a portal to the sun. I mean, hello? That's glorious. Wukong literally makes me want to kill myself. Zaku, who just got his prime. Zaku's decently entertaining. He can be funny, I guess. I'm gonna put him in fairly spicy for now. Ureli, I love Ureli. I would put her in nuttastic because I love her, but she's not as fun as she once was. But she's not a horrible frame, and she's pretty fun. I put her in very juicy. I do like her. I love riding around Murielina. I know it's clunky, but I do really like using Murielina. Zephyr, I don't like the setup with the tornado and stuff. It's kind of annoying. I would put Zephyr in meh. And that's all of the frames. Look at that. Beautiful. Should I sort this out a little bit? Sure, you know what's the frame that makes me want to die the most is Baruch. After Baruch, then comes Dante, then Jade, then Wukong, then Revenant, then Valkyr. Boring as fuck. The most boring, because, you know, the lower they are, the more to the right, the worse it is for them. So I would put Necros at the bottom, then Excalibur, then Ivara, then Korra, no, then Octavia, then Nyx, then Korra. The meh category, we will put Banshee at the bottom, then Zephyr, then Rhino, then what's his face, then Sevagoth, then Citrine. Entertaining. Let's sort. Ooh, this is the biggest one. It's gonna be hard to sort this out. Who is the most fun to me out of all of these frames in this category? I honestly want to say Oberon or Chroma. One of those two probably goes at the top. We'll go Oberon, then Chroma. Mag, Frost, Ash, Frost, Horo, Lavos, Loki actually goes, yeah, here. Nidus, Volt, yeah, that's fine. Fairly spicy. Because I don't know about Dagoth. Same for Garuda, we'll put them at the bottom since, again, I don't know enough. I haven't played them enough. But at the top of fairly spicy, I would definitely put Equinox, for sure. Then Gara. Then Kome, Caliban, Inaros. Actually, Inaros even above Caliban. I actually, you know, even above Kome. Saren, Zaku. Very juicy. Ooh, this one's funny and hard to do. We're gonna put Ember. Ember's still really good, but I will put her at the bottom. Then Neja. Then Kalervo. Actually, Kalervo under them. Okay, yeah. Kalervo right here. Vobin. Mirage. Limbo. Grendel. Goss. Whoops. Yeah, Limbo right here. And Ureli at the top. And finally, the top category. We're leaving Hildren at the top because, I mean, it's Hildren. We love Hildren. But after Hildren, the next most entertaining is Atlas, then Protea, Gyre, Varuna, Wisp, Mesa, Valkyr, Styanax, Corvex. There we go. The list's done. Wow, that was probably like a 5-hour video. You're welcome. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe. If you didn't like this video, leave a like and subscribe. If you are in the middle and you actually don't even give a fuck about this video, leave a like and subscribe. Also, leave a comment about who your most favorite frame, yes, that's a thing. Who your favorite frame to play is. Who is the most entertaining, okay? Because there is a difference. Favorite frame to play and frame you enjoy playing the most, okay? Because those are two separate things. My favorite frame to play, I guess, would be Hildren, but the most dopamine I get is Atlas. So there's the difference. So tell me who the most fun you have is with the frame and which frame is the least amount of fun you have with. I'm going to take a fat guess and say the majority of people in my audience are likely going to go with Revenant for the most boring. But that's it. If you liked it, leave a like, subscribe. Adios.